Hey everyone, Kerwin here at CAC. Wanted to provide a quick summary of the 2021 legislative session, which just wrapped up on Thursday, April 22nd, and share some good news for a change. This was a challenging session for many reasons, but there were some very positive outcomes that I wanted to share with you today. First of all, as I said, the session ended on April 22nd on somewhat a very positive, feel-good high note with a nearly unanimous passage of the state's biennial budget in a very rare show of bipartisanship, which hopefully shows some promise for what may come in the future and some cooperation on both sides of the aisle and some progress for our state. Senate Bill 386, of course, was first on the list this session for initiatives CAC undertook down at the State House. That was Indiana's first attempt at securitization, which is all about the stranded costs associated with Indiana's rapidly retiring coal fleet. We didn't like the initial version of the bill. We felt it exposed consumers to a lot of potential risk and a lot of potential rate increases. So we fought hard to get some consumer-friendly language put into that bill to ensure that the savings promised by securitization would actually be realized by customers on their monthly bills, and we got that done. Thanks to your help and thanks to legislators who heard our concerns and got that language into the bill for us. So our sincere thanks to the legislators for getting that done, and the governor has signed that bill into law. You, of course, heard CAC talking a lot about Choice Home Health Care. Choice Home Care is, of course, the program that allows Hoosiers who need care, disabled, seniors, and others, to stay at home and receive that care at home with some dignity rather than being forced to be institutionalized into nursing homes. All throughout the session, that funding was under threat, but I'm pleased to report that the final version of the budget that passed did fully restore funding for Choice Home Healthcare. So thank you so much for all of your calls, emails, and other outreach to elected officials about the importance of restoring Choice Home Healthcare, and glad to report that in the end, that's exactly what happened. And of course, at the end of the session, last couple of weeks, you heard us talking an awful lot about carbon capture and storage and some dangerous language that had been proposed by Wabash Valley Resources, the project in West Terre Haute, Indiana, that would have provided them and any other holder of a Class 6 carbon capture and storage permit from the EPA, give them total immunity from any damages caused by the storage of this supercritical and toxic CO2 underneath our private property. Furthermore, that language also would have allowed them to condemn private property with no notification of property owners and no compensation to property owners for the condemnation of their private property. However, I'm pleased to report that ultimately that language failed and did not become law. So thanks again for everyone who made contact with our elected officials about that very dangerous and troubling language that ultimately did not pass. However, we're fairly certain that Wabash Valley Resources and other proponents of carbon capture and storage will be back at the State House seeking similar immunity liability protection language. So we will remain diligent, keep an eye on things at the State House, and we'll be sure to inform you when we hear of any activity around those issues. And on that note, be sure to check us out on the web, www.citact.org. We're, of course, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other social media, so check us out. We appreciate everybody's work this session, appreciate your support, and we'll check back in once the governor has acted on all of the bills sitting on his desk for him to take action on and give you a full final report, but wanted to share some good news and thank everybody for your tremendous support and work during this 2021 legislative session. Thanks so much.